Good morning, children. Welcome to class 12th biology. Children, in a previous videos, we have discussed the first part of the chapter 3, that is male and female reproductive system. Children, in this video, we will discuss the first process in human reproduction, that is gametogenesis. Gametogenesis, you know very well, is the process in which female and male haploid gametes are formed. Okay, the male gamete sperms and the female gamete egg or ovum is formed. Okay, clear? See here, gametogenesis is of two types: spermatogenesis and oogenesis. In spermatogenesis, the male gamete sperms are formed, and in oogenesis, the female haploid gamete egg or ovum is formed. Okay, clear? See here, the primary sex organs, testes in the males and ovaries in the female, produce gametes, that is sperms and ovum. Okay, and the process by which sperms and ovum are formed is gametogenesis. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, gametogenesis is the process in which the male and female haploid gametes are formed. Male gamete is sperms and the female gamete is egg or ovum. By the process of spermatogenesis, sperms are formed, and by the process of oogenesis, egg or ovum are formed. That is why we can say that gametogenesis is of two types. Number one, spermatogenesis, and number two, oogenesis. Okay, so first we will discuss about the spermatogenesis. Okay, as the name suggests, spermatogenesis, in which sperms are formed. Okay, see here, in testes, the immature male germ cell, that is Spermatogonia, produce sperms by spermatogenesis that begins at puberty. Okay, so very simple, very easy. From the male gonads, testes, the sperms are produced by the process of spermatogenesis, and this process begins at puberty. Okay, clear? Any problem regarding that? Now children, spermatogonium, okay, is diploid. Spermatogonium is diploid and contain 46 chromosomes. Okay, the two cells are there. Number one, that is spermatogonia, and number two, that is Sertoli cell in seminiferous tubules of testes, as we have discussed in the male reproductive system. Okay, this we have discussed, that is the male reproductive system. In testes, they contain seminiferous tubule, and the seminiferous tubule have the two cells, number one spermatogonia and number two Sertoli cell. Spermatogonia produce sperms by the process of spermatogenesis, and Sertoli cell provide nourishment to the spermatogonia. Okay, clear? So see here, the spermatogonium is a diploid and contain 46 chromosomes. Some of the spermatogonia, primary spermatocytes, periodically undergo meiosis. Means in spermatogonia, the meiosis division takes place and they produce the primary spermatocytes. Okay, the primary spermatocytes are formed from the spermatogonia. Okay, clear? Now these primary spermatocytes completes first meiotic division, that is reduction division. Okay, reduction division, that is the chromosome number will be half. Okay, like suppose in the parent the 46 chromosomes are there, so in progeny half number, that is 23 chromosome will be there. Okay, clear? So a primary spermatocytes complete the first meiotic division, leading to formation of two equal haploid cells called secondary spermatocyte, which have only 23 chromosome each. Okay, clear about this? First of all, the spermatogonia undergo meiotic division to form the primary spermatocytes. Okay, now in primary spermatocyte the first meiotic division takes place to form the secondary spermatocytes. Okay, in secondary spermatocytes the 23 chromosomes are there. Okay, but in primary spermatocyte the 46 chromosome are there. So why, children, 23 remain in the secondary spermatocyte? Because in primary spermatocytes the meiotic division takes place, and meiosis, that is a reductional division in which chromosome number will be half. Okay, in the progeny. Clear? So now we have the secondary spermatocytes. In secondary spermatocyte the second meiotic division takes place and produce the four equal haploid spermatids. Okay, another meiotic division takes place in secondary spermatocytes and they produce the four equal haploid spermatids. Okay, now these spermatids are transferred into sperms by the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, clear? The very simple. Now the sperms are formed. Okay, I repeat once again what we have discussed. First of all, the spermatogonia undergo meiotic division to form the primary spermatocytes. The primary spermatocytes is diploid and have the 46 chromosome. Now in the primary spermatocytes the two meiotic division takes place. During first meiotic division the secondary spermatocytes are formed. Another division takes place here and the secondary spermatocytes form the spermatids. Okay, then these spermatids are transformed into sperms or spermatozoa by the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, now the sperms are formed by certain meiotic division. Okay, clear? Now children, see the picture. You can see here the first one, that is spermatogonia. It is male germ cell of the seminiferous tubule in testes. Okay, it undergo a division, that is mitosis, and form the primary spermatocytes. Okay, these primary spermatocytes have diploid and contain the 46 chromosomes. The primary spermatocytes undergo the first meiotic division, that is reductional division, to form the secondary spermatocytes, and in secondary spermatocyte the second meiotic division takes place to form the spermatids. Okay. Now these spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa or sperm by the process of spermiogenesis. Okay. This is the schematic representation of spermatogenesis. Okay, clear? Any problem regarding that? Very simple, very easy. In the spermatogonia, the various mitosis and meiosis division takes place and form the sperms. Okay, clear? Now children, after spermiogenesis, the sperm had become embedded in the Sertoli cell. You remember Sertoli cell? Sertoli cell is the second cell of the seminiferous tubule. The function of the Sertoli cell is provide nourishment to the spermatogonia. Okay? So, after spermiogenesis, the sperm had become embedded in the Sertoli cell and are finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process of spermiation. Okay, by the process of spermiation. The sperms are released by the process of spermiation. Okay, clear? Now in the picture of the seminiferous tubule, you can easily understand the process. First of all, you see that is spermatogonium. Okay, and the second cell of the seminiferous tubule is Sertoli cell. These two cells are there. So spermatogonium undergo the various meiosis and mitotic division. They produce the primary spermatocytes and secondary spermatocytes, then spermatids, and by the process of spermiation, the spermatozoa or sperms are formed. Okay, you can see on your screen the picture of the spermatogonium. Now this is Sertoli cell and these are the primary spermatocytes after first meiotic division. Now these are the secondary spermatocytes after second meiotic division. Then spermatids, these blue color structure, that is spermatid, and these sperms you can easily see on your screen. That's it, that is sperms or spermatozoa that are formed by spermatogonia. Okay, clear? So this is spermatogenesis that we have discussed. Children, spermatogenesis that begins at the age of puberty. Okay, at this stage the hormone secretion level become high. Okay, the gonadotropic releasing hormone secretion increase at the time of puberty, and due to that the sperms are formed by the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, clear? Now this GnRH, that is gonadotropic releasing hormone, is of two types. Number one LH and number two FSH. LH, that is luteinizing hormone, and FSH, that is follicle stimulating hormone. Okay, these two gonadotropic releasing hormone increase at the age of puberty and the process of secretion of sperms takes place. Okay, clear? Now, the first hormone of the GnRH, that is luteinizing hormone. Okay, they at leading cell and stimulate the synthesis and secretion of androgen, that is the male hormone, testosterone. We can also say that testosterone or androgens. Okay, so the male hormone that are secreted or stimulated by luteinizing hormone, androgens in turn stimulate the process of spermatogenesis. When the hormone is secreted, then it can easily stimulate the process of spermatogenesis. Okay. Now second hormone, that is FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. They act on Sertoli cell. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. They act on Sertoli cells and stimulate secretion of some factors which help in the process of spermiogenesis. Means we can say that the FSH act on Sertoli cell and stimulate secretion of some factors, that is some enzymes or food. Okay, the Sertoli cell provide nourishment to the Spermatogonia, and due to that the spermiogenesis process will begin. Okay, so the LH, luteinizing hormone, secrete the androgen, male hormone, that stimulate the spermatogenesis, and FSH act on Sertoli cell and stimulate the secretion of some factor which help in the process of spermiogenesis. Okay, these are the two hormone of GnRH, that is gonadotropic releasing hormone. Okay, clear? So children, now the sperms are formed. We'll see the structure of the sperm. Sperm is consist of head, neck, middle piece and tail. The four structure that are found in the sperm: number 1, head; number 2, neck; number 3, middle piece; and number 4, tail. Okay, and the plasma membrane envelops the whole body of sperms. Okay, means a covering of plasma membrane is surrounded by sperm. Okay, clear? Now first we'll discuss about the head. The sperm head contains an elongated haploid nucleus, the anterior portion of which is covered by a cap-like structure, that is acrosome. Okay, means in head a cap-like structure, acrosome is there, in which in the head a haploid nucleus is found. In nucleus the genetic material is there. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, the first part of the sperm, that is head. They contain nucleus and the anterior portion of the head is covered by a cap-like structure, that is acrosome. Okay, the acrosome is filled with certain enzymes that help in fertilization of the ovum. Means the function of the acrosome to penetrate the egg. Okay, it penetrate the egg and help in fertilization. Okay, Now see the structure of acrosome, children. See the cap-like structure in the head of the sperm is acrosome. Okay, acrosome have certain enzymes that help in fertilization. Basically, acrosome penetrate the egg. Okay, after penetration, the sperm enter into the egg and fuse to the egg cell, and they lead to the process of fertilization. Okay, in sperm head, nucleus is also there. You can see on your screen nucleus. The nucleus contain the genetic material. Okay, clear? The first part of the sperm, that is head. Okay, now children, the second part, that is neck. Okay, neck is there. Third, middle piece. Okay, see about it. The middle piece which produce energy for the movement of tail, that facilitate sperm motility, essential for fertilization. Now children, one question for you. Why the middle piece provide the energy to the sperm? Because the middle piece have the mitochondria. Okay, and the mitochondria provide energy. The function of mitochondria is provide energy. So that is why we can say that the middle piece which produce energy for the movement of tail, that facilitate sperm motility, essential for fertilization. Okay, the energy came from mitochondria and it provide the sperm motility, that is essential for fertilization. Okay, clear? Children, at one time when human male ejaculates about 200 to 300 million sperms during coitus, of which for normal fertility. In normal fertility, at one time the human male ejaculate about 200 to 300 million sperms. Okay, during sexual intercourse. Okay, clear? This is about the middle piece. Now children, now the sperms are released. The sperms are released from seminiferous tubules, are transported by accessory ducts. Okay, as we already discussed about the male reproductive system, in which testes is there, accessory ducts and accessory glands are there. So testes are produce the sperms, and by use of accessory ducts, these sperms are released from seminiferous tubules. Okay, means they are transported by the accessory duct to the urethra. Okay, I repeat once again, the sperms are produced in the seminiferous tubules, and by the use of accessory ducts, these sperms are transported to the urethra. Okay, and from urethra they goes into the female reproductive tract. Okay, in this penis play very important role. Okay, clear? Now children, the secretion of the accessory ducts is seminal plasma, ducts and glands. The secretion, that is seminal plasma. The seminal plasma along with the sperms constitute the semen. Okay, Sperms are produced in the testes, and the seminal plasma also a secretion of accessory ducts and glands, and both seminal plasma and sperms constitute the semen. Okay, clear about this? You can see on your screen the picture of the sperm, in which head is there. In head, plasma membrane, outer covering, then acrosome is the cap-like structure. Now inside the head, nucleus is there. They contain the genetic material. Now next, that is neck is there. Middle piece, they have the mitochondria. They provide the energy, okay, to the motility of the sperms. Tail help in the movement of the sperm, means we can say that it provide motility. Okay, clear? In which one question that is very important, where the mitochondria are present, that is middle piece, and which portion of the sperm contain the nucleus. Okay, so you have to take care about this. We have finished the spermatogenesis. Okay, clear? I repeat once again, spermatogenesis, that is formation of sperms by spermatogonia. Okay, after various division, the sperms are formed. Structure of sperms: head, neck, middle piece and tail. Okay,